Hello, Libra. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the second half of April from the 16th through the 30th. General reading, as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that information is down below in the description box. I will also include a list of all of the card decks that I'll be using here today. So what I'm starting off with are these two card decks for our focus messages for this reading. The first is the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon, and then we'll grab a card from the Illumination deck by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. All right, guys, let's dive right into it and let's take a look and see what messages Spirit needs you to know at this time. Angels and Spirit Guides for Libra in love and life for the second half of April. Please bring it forward. At this time, let's go ahead and take a look and see what is your first focus message here, guys. I'm guided to this one here. On the mend. Look at that. A broken heart that's still healing at this time. And it's so interesting just looking at this overall picture. Love, peace, health, wound, care. And this is exactly what the world needs right now. It's so fitting that that's coming through here. A world on the mend, your heart on the mend. Okay, so we'll see how the rest of this reading unfolds, picking up off of that energy from that focus message. But it's so fitting considering everything that's going on throughout the world right now. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and add an additional focus message from the Illumination deck. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. For Libra, this could be for cross watchers as well as anyone else who's been guided to tune in at this time. What needs illumination, guys? Let's grab this one. Oh, I love it. Hopes and wishes. So fitting. Love both of those messages, okay? So if you're losing hope, not only about what's going on throughout the world, but something in particular tied into either your love life or your life in general. Perhaps you've got a wish that has the capability of coming true. Okay, so don't lose hope. All right, let's go ahead and see what else this reading has to bring forward. This is the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. Let's see what else Spirit needs you to know at this time, Libra. What a beautiful card. Hopes and wishes, whatever they are for you in particular. Angels and Spirit Guides for Libra in love and life for the second half of April. Please bring it forward at this time. What does Spirit need you to know at this time? We have heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. Okay, so if this is something that you're dealing with at this time, Libra, especially in regard to a particular connection, perhaps there's somebody that you're focused on where they do tend to give you mixed signals and it's hurting you. It's breaking your heart that that's happening, and or the emotions that the two of you share, it's blocked at this time for whatever reason. This is the next card. We do have a secret admirer here. Suppression, resistance, shyness. There could be somebody out there that you don't even know about, Libra, that actually has feelings for you, but they're just afraid or shy to come towards you and let you know that. So on the one hand, you've got somebody that's giving you mixed signals, and then there's somebody out there that probably is just too afraid to even approach you to let you know that they actually are interested in you. So we'll see how the rest of this reading ties that all in. We do have misunderstood, lost soul, victim, mistakes. Perhaps this is how you're feeling at this time, that you're just misunderstood, and maybe you're feeling lost right now in your life. Not just in your love life, but just, again, life in general. And whatever these mistakes are tapped into, whether you've made the mistake or the person you're focused on for this reading has made mistakes, and perhaps they are 1 second willing to make amends, and the next they just look like they don't care, which is boiling down to those mixed signals. And maybe you just don't know what to feel or how to feel when it comes to that. This could also be how they're feeling misunderstood at this time. We do have Nourish, which is a great card. It's self-harmony, self-growth, comfort. This is work that you need to do on yourself at this time, Libra, to be able to bring about harmony and happiness and growth in your own life. Because when we go through challenging times, especially to the point where it hurts you, it breaks your heart, it's very painful. And so perhaps for some of you, you need time to yourself just to be able to give back to you. It's very uncomfortable to go through very painful experiences with people in our connections, and sometimes you just have to work on yourself. We have loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability, and I have a feeling it's coming through here because this was lacking in the connection. There could have been trust issues. There could have been outside interference in your relationship, which broke your heart. And perhaps it's on the mend now because enough time has passed to where you can look back at that time and realize for yourself, it's like you're still here. You're still standing. Yes, it broke your heart. Yes, it hurt you, but you're still here. And it's time to give back to yourself. It's time to nourish you. So what you're looking for here is trust, loyalty, somebody that you know has your back, somebody that's reliable, somebody that will not hurt you and break your heart. We also have the energy of longing coming through here, aching, pining, past love. So for some of you guys, you're in separation from somebody from the past. You're still pining for them. You're still longing for this individual. And it could also be this person from the past that returns, that will actually help nourish you and your heart space and your life to mend that broken heart. Perhaps you have been hoping and wishing for this person to come back. We'll have to pull some more cards to see if that's a possibility here. And then we have fantasy, okay? Dreams, fairy tale, imagination. So maybe for now, that's where they're at in your fantasies. Because in reality, in the 3D, they're not there. You're just longing for this person. They're not physically with you. But in the meantime, work on yourself. Love yourself. Self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort is what that card is all about. Okay, so let's add to this with some additional insight from the Pining Rose deck by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra in love and life for the second half of April. What else does Spirit need you to know at this time? What else? What else needs to come through here? Is there a chance for you and your person to come back? We do have torture falling right below heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. Your person might actually have experienced something painful in their own life that's preventing them from being more open emotionally or just being able to tell you what's in their heart and how they're feeling. And so it's coming through by way of these blocked emotions and mixed signals. And so all it's doing here is confusing you. Like, what the heck? Where do I stand with you? And this could also be interpreted to mean that during this time of separation, it's actually torturing them to not be with you. And the interesting thing about that is what's going on beneath the surface of this person might be that they actually miss you, that there's still love there, that they would want to come back together with you. That's what's torturing them. But on the surface, they might be pretending to be just fine and everything's perfect and all is right in the world, which we of course know it isn't. Look at this. We have the twin flame card coming through here. And I find it so interesting that it's falling right below secret admirer, suppression, resistance, and shyness. So Libra, for some of you, especially if you're single at this time and just mending your broken heart from a relationship that's gone bad, perhaps by giving yourself time and working on yourself, this is what's coming in for you moving forward. Somebody that you've already captured their attention and possibly even their heart, but they're just too shy to let you know that. It might be a potential twin flame connection for some of you. We have dancing through my dreams. So the person that you're focused on for this reading, Libra, you might actually be seeing this person in your dreams, or they're dreaming about you as well. I'm not surprised to be seeing this card, which is sorrow, because we have that broken heart right there. Yes, it's on the mend, but you still went through something very painful. Sorrow when it comes to an ex-lover. You see, and it's falling right below loyalty. And so this is telling me here, because they are an ex, they were unable to offer you that loyalty. They were unable to come through with reliability, showing you that they were dedicated to the connection. And again, what I'm feeling here is trust issues when it comes to this person. Something happened here that broke your heart, that hurt you. So I can't help but feel that there were possibly third-party interference here, outside interference in the relationship. We have lust. So your ex might have gotten into a relationship simply for a hookup, just for sex and nothing more than that. And then we have karmic partner. So for some of you guys, this ex-lover, ex-partner could certainly have come through as a karmic partner, which is letting us know here that more than likely you're better off without this individual, because they're all about themselves. They can be very selfish, just serving their own self-interests, what makes them happy, what feeds their soul, what fulfills their needs. They're all about themselves. And perhaps for some of you, you can relate to the fact that this turned into either an abusive relationship or one that was codependent. And abuse does not have to come in the form of physical abuse. It could be mental abuse as well, verbal abuse also, and codependency, obsessions, addictions, self-limiting behaviors. So if you're still longing for this person, Libra, if you're still fantasizing about this individual, there's a potential that they might actually be a karmic partner, and there's lessons tied into that that need to be learned, okay? Because in karmic partnerships, the one thing that's super important to remember is that the only purpose as to why a karmic partnership enters your life is due to mutual transformation, meaning that there's something that you both needed to learn and both needed to do in your own individual lives to create transformation. So they're there to possibly teach you a lesson. And once that lesson has been learned, once it has come to completion, Typically, it comes to an end because that person no longer serves a purpose in your life, which is why at this point they are an ex. So it's up to you at that point to look at the lesson, learn it, let it go, and then move on with your life. Because what's coming through here for me is that should you detach from this individual that's a karmic and an ex, you actually have this amazing love that can come in for you in the form of a twin flame connection. It's falling right below secret admirer. So they're already admiring you from a distance. You've already caught their eye, Libra. You've already captured their attention. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Libra in love and life for the second half of April. Please bring it forward. I just feel that, they are an ex for a reason. They broke your heart. They hurt you. And now that you're on the mend, life is putting you on the right path that's meant for you to find the love that's meant for you. We do have the Nine of Wands here. That is fire energy, trials and tribulations. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius could be the person that you're focused on. This could be your ex. So the Nine of Wands is letting you know that, first of all, it's an energy of resilience and persistence. You're still standing. You're still here. Even though you've been through something quite difficult when it comes to this person, it didn't break you. Might have broken your heart, but you as a person, you're still here. So now it's time for you to work on yourself, to bring harmony and growth back into your life. That's something that you can do for yourself. Whatever these trials and tribulations represent in your particular life, yes, it was difficult, but you can get past it. You can overcome it. You possess that grit that's needed to stand up for yourself, to stand up for your life and not have anybody bring you down. We've got more fire energy right here with the Three of Wands. So with that three, yes, of course, for some of you, it could have been a third-party situation. The Three of Wands is all about preparation and foresight, and that you're waiting for something. What you're waiting for here is the love of your life. Could be a twin flame. It's falling right below secret admirer, twin flame, and the Three of Wands. This is the time for you to look ahead, Libra. This is a time for you to work on that growth that this Nourish card is talking about. Soul growth and rapid growth, actually, is what the Three of Wands is all about. Fast movement, expansion. It's going to take time. We've got the Temperance card right after that. This is restoration. This is letting you know that harmony, balance, that can come back into your life. Healing, it's needed. Clearly, from the very first focus message, we already know you're healing right now and that you're working on it. But you got to be patient when the Temperance card presents itself. This is a time when you might feel as well, Libra, that you're just being tested in so many areas of your life, not just your love life, but it could be testing you in regard to your finances, your money matters, your health, your family, everything else going on throughout the world. It's all very challenging for so many people. But because it's coming through here in this reading, there's something about what's happening in your life that's testing you. It's going to rock your world, But with the energy of the Nine of Wands, that resilient energy. Yes, it'll test you, but I ultimately feel that you will pass that test, that you will make it through. The interesting thing about the Temperance card is that there is a possible reconciliation here. You just got to be mindful as to who it is that you are allowing back into your life. Because even though it's possible for two people to reconnect, sometimes you're better off leaving it where it was, which is in the past. Especially if you know in your heart that they're just coming back around to hurt you all over again. If they didn't do the work on themselves, if they didn't learn a damn thing during the time of separation, and if there are red flags popping up everywhere, and if you still feel in your heart that you can't trust them, you know, it's like, okay, great, possible reconciliation. But if you know that you would either make the same mistake or that they haven't learned anything and that they're just bound to hurt you all over again, to just get rid of all of the progress that you've made on yourself to heal this broken heart of yours, then you just got to be mindful and tread lightly as far as accepting them back into your life. We have the Eight of Swords, which is air energy. That, of course, is your own energy, Libra, as well as Aquarius and Gemini. It's falling right below sorrow. And the Eight of Swords is all about imprisonment. And I feel this pain, this sorrow. It's what's kept you isolated from people, from interacting. It's like a prison that you've put yourself in because of what's happened between you and your person. It's imprisonment. It's, self-victimization. It's entrapment. And you can get yourself out of that by working on you. That's where it's falling. Nourish, sorrow, Eight of Swords. So even though we have a couple of cards here that are very painful in energy, we've got nourish at the very top, letting you know that you don't have to be in this energy as long as you are nourishing yourself, your life, learning from this. And I love the term self-harmony, because the happiness that you're looking for, it starts inside of you. That's something that you can offer yourself. It's not something that you find through somebody else. It's something that you share with someone, but it starts within you. We have the Justice card right after that. Isn't that interesting? Falling right below ex-lover and loyalty. This is a soul contract here between you and this person. The interesting thing is, Libra, the Justice card is Libra energy. The need for honesty, the need for the truth. See? The direction that these cards are falling in this particular row, they could not be honest with you. They could not be loyal. They could not be trusted. It made you question their integrity. That's why they're an X, for a reason. So there's a need for balance and harmony here, but they actually create imbalance. They actually contributed to that out of balance energy here. So with the Justice card coming through here in the way that it has, you can move forward. You can make the decision for yourself to find what it is that you're looking for, especially if they can't come through for you. Your hopes and wishes that are reflected here, you can still have that, but perhaps it's coming in a very different way from what you originally pictured it to be. So it's time for you to focus on you, on what it is that you want, so that you can reach your goals. Make your wishes come true. Bring it to fruition. Turn it into reality instead of just fantasizing about it. You can resolve your own issues in your own life. I do feel, however, that even if this doesn't end up working out for you and this individual, this is still a soul contract, so you might still feel drawn to them somehow. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they should be in your life. It's just one of those connections that was meant to come in to your life, teach you a lesson, it made an impact, so that you can move forward and take those lessons with you in future connections, because you do have a twin flame here that's at a distance for now. But that's where your happiness is, actually. That's what I'm picking up from that. And all you need to do with the Justice card is to take responsibility for your own actions. Your person, your ex, they need to do the same. That's not something that you can help them with. They need to do the work themselves in their own life. And look at this. You've got the Six of Wands right here. Do you see the energy coming forward from that card, Libra? It's amazing. It's success. Beautiful. And some of you might actually have fire in your chart, because we have quite a bit of fire coming through here, fire energy. And the Temperance, I forgot to mention, that's Sagittarius. So the Six of Wands is victory, success, recognition, as this card states. It's amazing. That's part of the progress that you can make. And it's so fitting because you've got the Knight of Pentacles right after that, which is steady progress. So progress begins with the Six of Wands, and progress continues with the Knight of Pentacles, which is earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you guys. Amazing. So I feel regardless of where you're at right now, especially if you're still healing, if you're still going through a very difficult time, not just in regard to your love life, but just life, just know that part of your journey is that things are going to be victorious and successful for you. Just continue to work on yourself. And your wishes, your hopes can still come to fruition here. Okay, so let's continue with the romance angels. Angels and spirit guides for Libra in love and romance for the second half of April. What does spirit need you to know right now? Engagement, okay. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I do feel that, especially once you fully detach from somebody that's coming through as a karmic partner and learn those lessons, continue to work on yourself. And with this twin flame connection being represented here, falling right below secret admirer, I really do feel that this is a wonderful potential for you to find the love of your life here. And it might even result in a future marriage for some of you. We have flirt. This could be a part of your own vibe, your own personality. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This could also, of course, be part of the personality of the person that you're focused on, or even your twin flame. Yes, you absolutely deserve love. You are lovable. I love this card, especially for my feminines. We have a female figure in that photo holding what appears to me, my interpretation, is that it's Cupid's arrow. So for my feminines especially, whoever it is that you decide to be on the receiving end of that Cupid's arrow is well deserved of your love, of your time. We have retreat here. What I'm getting from this, if you look at that photo, it's a married couple. So for some of you guys, you could have certainly been married and they're now your ex. You decided to retreat from this partnership and disconnect. The other interpretation of that card is two people who want to invest in the partnership and just really needing time alone to figure things out and spend time with yourselves to work on the partnership. Look at this. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Exactly. Which is why Temperance is letting you know that patience is required here. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And I feel when the timing is right, you will make this connection with the person that's truly meant to share your life and fulfill a part of your life that's just perhaps been missing as a result of this person that just broke your heart. So, whoever it is that you are focused on for this reading, Libra, whether you know of this secret admirer or not, whether there is an ex that's been trying to contact you or has just been a challenge in your life, let's go ahead and give them the opportunity to speak in this reading. Okay, so we're going to grab some insight from the You Have My Heart, Soul Lovers and Separation deck by Angelic Revelation 144. This is coming forward from your person, Libra, and what they would like to say to you at this time. Whoever it is that you're thinking about, it could be an ex, it could be the secret admirer, whoever it is. Let's give them the opportunity to speak up here. Angels and spirit guides for Libra in love and life for the second half of April. Please bring it forward and let's grab this bottom card here. So if it is an ex that you're focused on for this reading, let's see what it is that they would like to say to you at this time. First one, I would wait for eternity to be with you. I will never let you go. You are my one true love. I have been waiting a lifetime for you. This is what's coming through. And they might have even said these things to you. But just make sure that what they're coming forward towards you with aren't just empty words and empty promises, that they are reliable, that you can actually trust them, and that they are ready to be loyal to you. Because I have a feeling, since the very first focus message that came through is on the mend, and look at the energy of this card. So I feel you've been through something difficult here when it comes to your love life especially. Next card. You were in my dreams again last night. I always dream of you every night. You are my ultimate fantasy. Wow. Dancing through my dreams. Fantasy. See? Confirmation from your person. They're dreaming about you. They're fantasizing about you, the connection. Next card. Loving you is knowing what true love is. There is no logical explanation for my feelings. My heart only responds to yours. You are my endless love. And maybe they needed to really mess up in order for these realizations to happen. It, of course, is up to you, Libra, whether you're buying what they're saying and if they are trustworthy. Next message. I want to protect you, steal your smiles, stop your tears, and wake up to kiss you every morning. I want to show you that you are the best thing that has happened to me. That, of course, is up to you if you want to give them the opportunity to come back and to prove themselves worthy of you. Because, again, with the Temperance card represented here, it is a possible reconciliation. So if you're open to that, you might get that opportunity. Next card. Your soul is always with me and mine is guiding you. We are always together in spirit, even though physically we may be apart. So this is your person letting you know that you guys are communicating telepathically and more than likely in the fifth dimension. Okay, so let's give you now the opportunity to speak up as well, Libra. This is the Counterpart Connections deck by Divine Essentials. So let's see what it is that comes through here. Picking up off of your own energy, Libra, and what it is that you need to say or want to say at this time. So of course, take from these messages whichever one you're guided towards. Angels and spirit guides for Libra What is it that you need to say to your person at this time, Libra? What is it? What is it that you need to say? Well, you're a little bit more hesitant to speak up, that's for sure. I can't blame you. Let's take a look at these two. It feels like I'm being guided and all roads lead to you. Okay, so if you resonate with that, perhaps you're still being guided back to this individual. Just be mindful of what it is that you're going back to. This is interesting. Would you be able to trust me again? So clearly there were trust issues here. You guys are exes for a reason. So yes, of course, this could be reversed. Especially if you feel that you created the trust issues here. And here you are coming through, asking your person, would you be able to trust me again? So it goes both ways, of course. For Libra, what do you need to say? Okay, and let's grab the bottom of the deck here for you. My life may appear to be put together, but I assure you it's not. So I feel your person might be doing the same thing. You guys are both possibly appearing on the surface as if everything's okay. But beneath the surface, it's a whole different story. So whatever it is that you are letting people in on as far as how you're doing, that might not be the full truth. Especially if you're still on the mend and just trying to keep things to yourself, maybe. This is quite interesting. There has to be a point when the torture ends, right? So not only do you feel this torture, but so do they. So yes, of course, there's a possibility that the person that you're focused on for this reading could already be your twin flame. But what I'm picking up here is if this is your twin flame, there's issues here that needs to be addressed. Lessons for sure that need to be learned here. And of course, reconciliation can happen. But I'm just feeling for now, despite whatever part of this reading you resonate with, Libra, I just feel at this time, it's time to work on you. It's time to nourish you, your energies. Even if you do end up reconciling with an ex who's coming through as a twin flame, it's still time for you to work on yourself. They have to work on themselves as well, so that you guys end up not repeating the same patterns that drove a wedge between the two of you to begin with. So you got to have patience. That's why the Temperance card is coming through and why we have worth waiting for represented here, letting you know divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay? And the last card. I wish you could tell me what to do to make things right, but I probably wouldn't do it anyway. And maybe your person is the type that just likes to tell you what to do. And maybe you've just gotten used to that. But as this card states, they might tell you what to do, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do it or take their advice. It ultimately falls on you. Okay, so let's continue. But that's what's coming through from the dialogue messages here, Libra, between you and your person. So of course, take from those whatever makes sense for you and whatever is resonating with you at this time. I wanted to grab some insight from the Journey of Love deck. This is also by Divine Essentials. And as always, take what resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides for Libra. for Libra. I'm just going to fan these guys out. Let's grab 4 of them, guided to this one. Look at that. I promise I'll never let go. Infinite. Number 1. And again, maybe these are words that they've already said to you. But part of the reason why you guys are exes is because they did let go, or you let go. Somebody let go. And sometimes when we have to let each other go, it's a necessity in order for you guys to work on yourselves. And I feel part of the journey for some of you is that needed to happen. And perhaps with a reconciliation, it's letting you know this time around, you guys can hold on to each other and make it work and last forever. All right, let's grab another one. I can't wait to dance with you into eternity. Look at that. That's another reference to dancing. Dancing through my dreams. I can't wait to dance with you into eternity. So they actually might see forever with you, Libra, and maybe you do too. You know, just tread lightly is my advice, because I feel you guys have been through some trying times here. And sometimes when we want somebody back so much, we forget what brought us into separation to begin with. So if there are red flags that you're still seeing, that needs to be addressed and taken care of so that you guys can have a really good reconnection and future. Let's grab another one. Number 14, if that's of significance to you. Duality, can we kiss and make up? They definitely want to come back. And I just noticed this card is number 1, this is number 4, and then we've got a 14. So number 14 in particular, I feel could be of significance for some of you guys. All right, one more. Oh my gosh. I love you. Nostalgic. They're still thinking about you. The love is still here. And perhaps from your end, Libra, you feel the same. That's a beautiful card. The love is still here. The work needs to be done, okay? In order for you guys to have a successful reunion, I feel. Those are some nice messages, guys, okay? So let's set that aside. And I wanted to grab some messages from the Love Compass Oracle by Luna Tide Love. Let's grab the overall energy for your connection. And we will grab 3 cards from this deck. Take whichever one you're guided towards. Angels and Spirit Guides for Libra. And Love and Life for the second half of April. Please bring it forward for Libra. Children, okay. Children are involved in this relationship. This could be the possibility of bringing in a child, or you have been thinking of having children. This may pertain to you acknowledging your inner child. You could be reaching a childlike frequency or higher vibration. So if you and your person have children, either together or through blended families, they could have been affected by this as well. And as this card states, for some of you that resonate with the inner child reference, that could be you. So take that for how it makes sense for you. What else, please? We do have codependency coming through, and I did mention that with the reference to the karmic partner, because it can be codependent sometimes. So this particular card reads codependency or addiction is affecting this relationship. There could be control issues or power misused. You may feel trapped or bound to a person, situation, or environment. This could involve a controlling relationship partner. Okay, and I did pick up off of that earlier. So if you're dealing with somebody like that, it's coming through here. And again, this codependency is very much tied into a karmic partnership, which is why I just want you to be mindful of who it is that you are attracting or bringing back into your life. Even if the love is there, even if you see forever with this person. Just make sure that you've done the healing and work on yourself so that you can have the clarity to make the best decision that you can for yourself. And bottom of the deck is boundaries. Clear boundaries are needed in this situation or relationship. Protect and honor your energy in a balanced way. Spend time alone if needed and reconnect when you're able to. Set healthy boundaries that are necessary and learn to say no when needed. Exactly. I couldn't have chosen a better card for you. This is basically, in a nutshell, what I was trying to say. That those boundaries are so needed. Okay? So whichever one of those cards resonates with you, that is the overall energy for your connection. So hopefully one of those cards tapped into what's going on in your particular relationship and in your life. All right, let's close this out, guys, with some healing messages. I do feel, especially for this reading, that it's so needed here. Angels and spirit guides for Libra in love and life, second half of April. Please bring forward some final thoughts. Power. Wow. You have the power. You had it all along. Libra, don't ever let anybody take your power away. If they made you feel less than, if they made you feel imprisoned and isolated, you can break free from that and claim your power. You are a lot more powerful than you might be giving yourself credit for. This is what's going to help you fully mend that broken heart. What else, please? Look at that. Freedom. Man, okay, so what I'm feeling from that is, and this is just for some of you, you don't have to agree with it, you don't have to resonate with this. I just feel that you deserve better from what this person has offered you in the past and what they could potentially offer you in the future. I just feel that there's somebody way better suited for you, and they are your ex for a reason. You claimed your freedom before, you're free from them, and perhaps you should stay free from this individual because there's somebody out there who could potentially be the right person for you. Could be a secret admirer, once again, someone that hasn't come forward with how they're feeling, but they have the potential to be this amazing soul connection for you. Because I'm feeling for the majority that this is coming through for, your ex is a karmic and they need to stay an ex. That's just what I'm guided to tell you. Harmony coming through next. So you've got victory, you've got harmony that you can bring into your life, Libra. Protect your space, protect your life, protect your heart. You can bring happiness and joy and harmony back into your life. Look at this. Dreams. Make your dreams come true. Hopes and wishes. Don't lose sight of that. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you've got the power to be able to make all of that happen. All right, guys, so that's what I've got for you this time around, Libra. I do hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you, that it helps you have the clarity that you need at this time. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.